Assalamu alaikum, FSOL TV. It's young Akhi. Listen, it's an acapella thing right now, yeah? We're gonna do this. Listen. Yeah, I'm the young Muslim MC trying to fulfill my destiny. I ain't running away from my enemies. They can come find me in the masjid is where I'll be, cause I fear no one but Allah. And I'm riding with some brothers on the sunnah, and I'm spitting on the videos trying to lift the ummah. See, I used to be the young boy from the blocks, surrounded by the glocks, surrounded by the blunts, surrounded by the cops. See, I don't know what I've done, but they've already put handcuffs on me. I don't know what I've done, but they've already charged me guilty. See, that's the kind of life that I came from, and it's crazy when I see young Muslims running towards that life that I came from. So I'm trying to stop them, I'm grabbing him, shaking him, trying to wake him, while the devil's whispering in his ears, trying to break him. I put my hands on his shoulder, I say, yo brother, fear Allah and none other. Cause you're a Muslim, you're not meant for this dunya, you was meant for Jannah. So live in this dunya like you're a traveller, like you're getting off the next stop. Don't watch what next man's got, thank Allah for what you've got. Cause you've got a mother that loves you, a father that loves you, a whole family that loves you. Now that's more than I can say for some of my Muslims today. Cause my sister's a widow in Afghanistan, and my brother's an orphan in Pakistan. And my little sister in Palestine, she's crying tears up to her knees. And while I'm trying to wipe the tears off her cheek, I see the whole world is quick to turn other cheek. Cause you see, some people are quick to be critical, but the same people are so hypocritical. It's called murder when you kill another person, but why when they kill a Muslim they call it a Ministry of Defense operation? It's a war on every Muslim nation. Some are fighting the physical warfare, others are fighting the psychological warfare. Cause while they're dying in the east, we're chilling in the west. While they're fighting over food, we're arguing which sport car's the best. And some of us think we got Iman, so we walk around like we're the best. But that's the trick of shaitan, and you're failing the test. Cause remember, you're not truly a believer till you love for your brother what you love for yourself. So are you really a believer? Ask yourself. And I'm not saying give up on yourself, and I'm not trying to judge you because I'm not perfect myself. But I believe you can better yourself like I believe I better myself. I don't want to be just another book on the shelf. I want to be the Muslim I was meant to be. Can't you see the street life I left it behind me? I'm just going to the mosque now, don't mind me. The streets cannot find me, cause I become a ghost like Casper. Forget this life, I'm living for the hereafter. But when I say that to the goons, they bust up in laughter, cause they don't want to know about the hereafter. Cause after all, money's their master. It's young Akhi. Look, it's nothing long. FSOL TV, you know what I'm saying?
Allah bless FSOL TV. Abu Musa, young Akhi. Yo, listen up as I break down false talk. Some scholars false preach. Certain hearts the truth needs to reach. Open up your hearts to Quran and Sunnah. Stop rejecting ayahs, this only leads to kufr. Speak the truth, scholar, or don't say a thing. And stop listening to shaitan's evil whispering. He only promises you a place in the fire. Message to corrupt leaders, stop following your desires. Kafar, hypocrite, continue to propaganda. They're promoting. Them Muslims are terrorists. That brother was nothing but a soldier, fighting and defending Allah's laws, the Sharia. They say they killed him off, but he got shaheed. They're bragging and they're boasting about power and greed. Democracy, that's some joke about they want peace. All we see is gun smoke. There's a war on the Muslims going on for the Muslims. So I stand firm and write nasheed for the Muslims. What's the way forward? You know the way forward. What we really struggling for, Allah's laws. There's a war on the Muslims going on for the Muslims. So I stand firm and write nasheed for the Muslims. What's the way forward? You know the way forward. What we really struggling for, Allah's laws.
Assalamu alaikum. Young Akhi again. Listen. What happened to the Muslims? We used to be the best example to the non-Muslims, but now we're too busy chasing cars with shiny rims, so they look down at us and try to judge us. They put us in a corner trying to crush us. We spend our days and nights for this dunya instead of spending it to make it to Jannah. I ask again, what happened to the Muslims? Yo, is it me or has the whole world gone colder? Innocent Muslims die because of a man-made border. Children die because a coward tries to be a soldier. And that's why they can't wait till they get older, so they can fight for their women's honor, fight for their future, fight for their needs. Trees don't grow far from the seeds. Sons will be as fathers and die as shaheeds. Sisters will be queens that do good deeds. Islam teaches unity and justice, so let's all stand as one and be just to everyone. Don't stop till the war with shaitan is won. I know it's easier said than done, but trust Allah, not your gun. Cause live by the gun, die by the gun, but live by the Quran and die with Iman. Yo, don't let the devil lead you astray. Don't let the kuffar take your deen away. I won't sell out for the dollar, I won't sell out for the pound. Cause deen of Islam is the best thing I ever found. And if you wanna feel the inner peace I'm feeling right now, then make your ablution and bow your head on the ground. Young Akhi giving down with the lyrical sound. Before I came to the deen, I was a troubled teen, trying to live the ghetto dream. Do or die for the cream. In the hood, get rich or die trying. It's the reason every day mothers are crying, and the reason why some brothers are dying. And nowadays they get Muslims to do the spying. They sell their own Muslims out. That's not what Islam is about. Fix up and correct your Aqidah. Serve on your life, you're a true believer. Look, I used to see a funny side of life when I thought I was living a fun kind of life. Link a different girl every night, make her smile when I tell her she's my wife. But I said that to 3 other girls the other night, just so that I could get my way that night. Astaghfirullah. See, when I look at my life back in the day, today, the only thing that I can say is Alhamdulillah that I found my way. Alhamdulillah, Allah took me out of the darkness, took me out of the ignorance. Now I understand the purpose of my existence. It's only to worship Allah and none other, and live by the Quran and the Sunnah. Yeah, and see this ain't no championship belt on my shoulder. This is what I use to separate myself from the disbeliever. Salah all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? 5 times a day. You know what I'm saying? It's pillars of Islam that will get to know this. Do you understand? Yeah? It's Young Akhi. You can find me on Facebook, YouTube, Young Akhi, FSOL, done now. It's Young Akhi. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
FSOL, big up. Abu Musa, Facebook. Contact me on my email, abuMusa1@hotmail.com. My ultimate goal is to be in Jannah. Watch out for shaitan, because he is a pretender. I put my trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and inshallah I'll be protected from this dunya. Is it me or is the devil all on my case, trying to make me trip over? I need to tie my lace. Shaitan comes in all types of shapes and forms, so if I pull in my coat, he can't prick me with his thorns. Practice taqwa and seek refuge in Allah. Corruption is running widespread throughout the land. Shaitan has a connection to the heart of every man. If I stay amongst the pious, I'll increase my iman. My iman is getting weak, astaghfirullah, but the heart finds peace when it remembers Allah. Ducking and diving, trying to find myself from the fitna. Increasing good deeds, stay focused for the akhirah. Mankind is racing towards the hereafter. Allah will love you even more if you renounce the dunya. The dunya. My ultimate goal is to be in Jannah. Watch out for shaitan, because he is a pretender. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
I know I did a lot of mad things on the road, but I hope that Allah will forgive my soul. I know I did a lot of mad things on the road, but I hope that Allah will forgive my soul. Whoa.
It's not about your weapons or your tools, bruv. It's what's in your heart. I've seen big man crumble before the fights even start. And if you're a believer, Allah will strengthen you. He sends angels to the battlefield and they take part. Yeah, I was guided by Allah, alhamdulillah. But before, I was struggling trying to find my way out the dark. A message to the fake superpower is only a delusion. The real victory, the real power is only with Allah.
Yo, ever since Adam and Hawa up until the last hour, Shaitan will try to deceive you with false power. Even when he's in need, he begs Allah, but yet we're so blinded by this dunya, we don't seem to even bother when we hear the death of another brother or another sister got abused. In some places, that's everyday news. So what's new? It's the Jew. That's all we know to say when things happen. Nah, he was killed because he was gangbanging. Just because you say you believe, you think Allah will test you? Now come on, we both know that isn't true. Allah created this life as a test for you. Allah will test you just like he tested those before you. Will you submit to him or join Shaitan's crew? Will you cheat on that which Allah has made halal for you? Will you turn your back on that which Allah has revealed to you? Come on now, brothers, sisters, Muslim Ummah, it's nothing long. one ummah, one love, one peace, one war. It's young Akhi, Abu Musa, FSOL TV. You know what I'm saying? How we do?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Assalamu alaikum.